All right, I got another video for y'all today, man. I just finished recording another one, so you guys might see the same shirt. Uh, I was just complaining because, bro, and don't mind these shorts, bro. Look, don't mind these shorts. I got these off Amazon. I was supposed to work out in these, and they're literally short as fuck. So now I'm just walking around the crib with them. So don't, god damn, really sloppy yourself. So today's video, cats. Cats, man. Cats. This is Miso. This is my niece right here. This is my cousin's, my sister's cat, Miso. She has right here. I need you for the video. I have my own cat. His name's Neil, but he's big. He's grown. I adopted him. He's friendly, but you know he likes to play on his own time. So this topic about cats because when they be saying like, you know, if you're a man and you have a cat, it's kind of sus. I don't be disagreeing. I don't be disagreeing. But like I said, I understand energy. So I guess I need to talk about energy eventually, probably in the next video. But I got a money cat up there. I got the little Chinese cat there, 1999. So like I said, cats are very special creatures because like the one thing I guess I can get into the energy discussion and talks about cats, but like when I said in my last video that I understand energy, your birthday is very telling about your mission in life. And I know people, oh, astrology girly, da 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 da. Yeah, there's some truth to that because yeah, sometimes they're just making shit up. But the reality is this is, at least in my opinion, a simulation. This is some video game of some sort, whether we're in a computer, whether in because this is one thing. This is one thing I like to say. If you are a person who's religious, I believe in God. Don't get me wrong. I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. I believe in what I would call the highest power, the prime creator, whatever you want to call him. Although I'm not relating him to the Bible God. I think there's tiers to this. In the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah, you have heaven and you have hell, right? So what does that make this middle ground? A fucking simulation. You're being tested for the higher or lower realm. So what the fuck does this make this middle ground? A simulation of some sort. You know what I'm saying? So for even to just have that described, just already is like, okay. So this in some sort is a test. Okay. Back to cats. A cat is a very and look at these two fucks fight. Get your ass over here. Very sleek, very slender, very malleable. You know, a cat, you have to fight for its attention. This one, she's little. I just grip her up and you know I do whatever I want because she can't do shit about it. You know, but have you ever tried to, you know, a dog goes right up to you. Dog go lick you right in your face. A cat you have to chase. A cat you'll have to attract somehow. And that's kind of like people who are born in the year of the cat need to operate. So, what the fuck is the year of the cat? Blah, 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 blah. 1999, 2011, 1987, 2003. All Chinese zodiac. Chose circle. The circle. The circle. What movie was that? It's like a circle. If somebody knows that movie, I cannot fucking recall. It was something like that. Some dude was saying it, but it's a cyclical, circular world. You know, every 12 years. That Chinese zodiac shit is real, bro. That Chinese zodiac shit is real. And for my people who are born in those years, we are special in a sense where you have to think about it. So there's two zodiacs, right? I mean, if you talk about Eastern astrology, people will typically discuss Chinese and then Vietnamese. So Chinese astrology, the cat is replaced with the rabbit. And that is a psyop. In Vietnamese astrology, it's a cat. Why would the Chinese want to go ahead and replace the cat with a rabbit? I don't know. I don't know. But I can tell you this rabbit starts R A, rat starts with R A. You can't spell matrix without RAT. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me think that there's some sort of psyop going. And people who are born in these years, let me know. Do you feel like you're more like a cat or like a rabbit? And I'm not sure why the fundamental energies of these astrology, you know, of Eastern astrology is animals, and how an animal, where's she at? How an animal trait can kind of be correlated to how a human behaves. So I just find that very interesting because when you act in accordance to your nature, to your energy, you'll find a lot of things going your way because it's just like a fucking river. You flow down the river when the current's going down, you're able to flow down that river. But if that current's going a different way and you're trying to go against it, you're going to find you're going to struggle. That's just how it is. And that's how these energy dynamics play. With numerology, with astrology, it's all timing. And you wonder, oh, why how do you know this? How do you know? Like, I'll go into it deeper. I'll go into it deeper in deeper videos, but I want to just continue on cats because the cat is definitely one of the most intriguing animals of the zodiac because you can look historically, how have cats been framed? So, what caused the Black Plague? So the Black Plague, the bubonic plague, was actually once all the cats were removed, all the fucking rats came in and fucked a bunch of shit up. That's it. Carrying diseases and everything. Bunch of fucking. Why the fuck is Andrew Tate on the back of the screen, bro? Okay, Fight Club video. That's one. I don't know why the fuck they decided to put him in there, but cats are the fourth sign. So when the rats overcame Europe, the cat, the four is law and order. Four is structure. Came in, and they when the structure was removed, everything went to shit. Quite literally. I mean, of course, they weren't cleaning, they weren't bathing, but you know, that's another thing. But it all plays into that dynamic. In ancient Egypt, cats were worshipped. They said that cats would literally see the auras of the people. Like, so what they, so allegedly, apparently, in ancient Egypt, everybody had a cat, or a lot of households had cats, because what cats can do is cats are very spiritual protectors, right? The cat is the spiritual protector, the dog is the physical protector. So the cat goes ahead and in ancient Egypt was kind of like the spiritual eyes of the pharaoh, where if somebody aura was looking shady, the cat would report and snitch it, essentially. So damn, y'all niggas are snitches. Y'all niggas are snitches. I guess we're snitches. But then again, you see how in a tale like that, I'm inclined to believe because I have that understanding of numerology and the four. Because four, like I just said, structure, law and order, discipline. That's what four is. The cat being the fourth sign represents all of that. Look how they move, man. Neo, come here. Come here, Neo. Oh, Miso's gonna come, but I don't know why she came. I told you, he does whatever the fuck he wants. See? Cats, we do whatever the fuck we want. I can't get mad at this dude. Like, literally, I have my Ring camera up there. No, Neo, come here. Come here. Let's see if he comes. Come here. Come here. I have my Ring camera up here. And this motherfucker, when I'm at work, loves to be on my fucking desk, bro. Loves to be on my desk. I can't stand it. But it's like, that's the nature of a cat. Do whatever the fuck you want, man. And I see, like, in my life personally, right? Legs. In my life, I view this kind of like irony in a sense, where my father, he's an ox. So the ox is a very commanding type of energy. Ox is very into body language. And see, the one thing about the ox and the goat. So this is an interesting dynamic because what I'm realizing is the ox and the goat are kind of like inverted. I know it's supposed to be a cat about cats, but like the ox and the goat, the ox is the number 2. So it goes rat, ox, tiger, cat. Ox is the second cat, but ox is the second sign, but the ox is number 2, and 2 is supposed to represent peace. 2 is supposed to represent arbitration, peacemaking. It's a very peaceful number. It's a very feminine number, but yet the ox is so commanding and commandeering and very my way or the highway. While the 8, the goat represents 8 represents power, represents money, and the goat is represented with money. But the stock market, oh damn, my bad. The stock market is an ox. So the 8 and the 2 and the 20, it's so I need to sit down with that thought a little bit more. But like I said, I'm gonna go into energy dynamics a little bit more. As you guys can see, like I said, cats. I got cats around because that's what my energy is, and it's beneficial to my energy. You guys need to identify what your energy is and how to go about it, and overall, just try to be in alignment with what you came here for. And a lot of that can be learned through the numerology and astrology. So I'll make a video on that. I might need to go through all the numbers. I might need to go through everything. But the reality is that we do live in some sort of fucking simulation. Like I said, I don't know if we're trapped in somebody's hard drive. I don't know if we're trapped in, some cloud server. I don't know if this is a physical realm that serves as a simulation for a higher realm. We don't know. But what I can tell you is, shit, we ain't here by accident. We ain't here by coincidence. And a lot of us here are here for specific reasons. Some of us here because we failed in last time. But a lot of us have missions. And for the people who really resonate with numerology and astrology, I really feel like you're able to identify your mission a lot better. And you're also able to understand how to go about that mission a lot better. Like for me, if you guys know, the system goes, so let's go over all the signs. Teaser. Next video, I guess. Fuck it. I guess I'll do this next video. Rat, ox, tiger, cat, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. 12 animals, 12 signs represented in Eastern and China. In Eastern, let's call it just Eastern astrology, Chinese/Vietnamese. I'm always going to refer to a cat, the rabbit, as a cat. It's a cat. That's what it is. Then you have the numerology aspect. 1 through 9, 11, 22, 33. Those two combinations can literally give you a blueprint of your life. You can get into a little bit more nuances with Western astrology. So when people go, oh, Western astrology, girly, blah, 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 blah. Like, yes, that is, like I said, bro, some people be making shit up, but a lot of this is just knowledge that's been passed on, knowledge that's been going since for fucking eons, bro. Why the fuck are the pyramids this